Good evening. And one of the things you've got to deal with allotment gardening is surpluses. There's always so much stuff coming in one go that you just can't consume it, so you've got to preserve it or waste it or give it away. Well, we've got these blackberries here. I don't know how much we've got, there must be a few pound there. And I've made plenty of jam so far, and I don't think blackberries make a brilliant jam. Not for me anyway. So one of my other favourite things I like to do with fruits is turn them into vinegars, fruit vinegars. And it's just quite a simple process. Is you steep the fruit in vinegar for about 3 to 5 days, strain it off, and then you add some sugar, boil it all up together, dissolve the sugar, bottle it, label it, and then you've got some lovely vinegar for over the winter months. So we'll just find out how much I've got, and then I'll know how much vinegar to put to it. I have to get these old scales out because the recipe was in pounds, pounds and pints. So, there's a lot of juice coming out of these. And that's 1.5 pounds, so we can get 2 pounds on it. Nearly. There's 2 pounds. 4.25 pounds. So we need 4.25 pints of vinegar. We can get rid of that. Conveniently, these are 1 pint bottles. So we'll do is we'll just level that off. And we'll put in 1 pint per pound. No, that's perfect. One pint. And obviously you end up with minimum of 4 pints of liquid for the vinegar that you've put in, and then the liquid out of the berries, which are only about 2.5 pints. We might have to skip the 1/4 pint. This is looking full. It's looking very full. There we go. Cover it. We need to cover it like that for 3 to 5 days. Every day go in there with a bit of potato masher and just mash the fruit up, which after 3 or 4 days it'll all be mashed up and be ready to strain out. So we're going to put it to the side. I'm going to put a label on it. And put today's date on it. Stick that on there. And then we'll return to that tomorrow, give it a stir, and start the process going. Welcome back. I will get used to making these videos. I thought I haven't even told you what vinegar I'm using. So I'm going to put that right. Basically you can use any vinegar. What I did use on this one, you probably recognise the bottle, was just ordinary malt vinegar, not spiced, just the malt vinegar. But you can use any vinegar. You can use the white spirit vinegar. Well, what I was going to do, and I've still got more blackberries to come, so I've got some now, some apple cider vinegar, and I think that would probably make a really top quality blackberry and apple cider vinegar. It sounds quite nice. So I've got some, so the next batch of blackberries come in. I probably won't make as much as this, just a couple of bottles, but I use that cider vinegar. I've got some more over there ready to rock and roll. But anyway, as I mentioned, just for a few days, it's not critical as to whether it's 3 or 5, don't want to be any longer than 5 really, is just give these berries a bit of a mash. I would do a bit quicker if I hadn't overfilled my bowl. I think if I started splashing around in here, it'd be all over the place. So what I'll do, I'm not going to bore you over the next few days with me standing here mashing blackberries. So the next video will be where we'll strain this. And I have actually got a fruit press, which the more I think about it, certainly for soft fruits, I don't know why I didn't press these in the first place. Actually, I'll show you the press. That, and I can get a couple of £3 in there, and certainly when it's all mushed down, we can fit a lot in there. But it basically put the fruit in the bottom here, inside a muslin cloth or a straining bag, and then take the juice out of there. So we might actually try that when the time comes for squidging the juice out of all this lot. But I probably could have done this in the first instance and then just put the juice with the vinegar. I'll think about that next time. But anyway, I'll see you again when this is time to strain off, add the sugar and bottle it. That can all be done in one session, and I won't bore you to death with mashing blackberries for the next few days. So until then, I wish you well. And we're here again. Time has come now to strain off the blackberry vinegar. Quite simply, all I've done is got an oven rack, colander, the straining bag and another bowl for it to go in. We're just going to carefully, very carefully, otherwise I get in trouble if I'm not very careful. Nice, it's already on the table, look at that. This does take a bit of time, so you can talk between yourselves. This will be a few hours to drain out thoroughly. Okay, so once this is drained, we're going to put the sugar in, boil it up, bottle it, label the bottles. We're good to go. Right, well, we're nearing the end. Managed to strain all the berries off, and we ended up with 6 pints. So I put 4 pints of vinegar in, so that means I ended up with 2 pints of blackberry juice, pure blackberry juice. So what we need to do now is put a pound of sugar for every pint of juice we had, so 6 pints, £6. Just waiting for it to dissolve, and I just like to bring it to the boil just one more time, and once we've done that we can bottle it up and label it. And while I was waiting for them to strain, we've got a bit of surplus of eggs, so I decided to pickle a dozen eggs, put in my little stock cupboard for the winter. Very nice. Okay, well, we'll just move on with it. Didn't want you to miss out on this bit, because this is where I get in a mess very often. So, I thought there was going to be a laugh. You can have a laugh as well. But, we'll see how we go. I don't think I'm going to have enough bottles, to be honest. we'll see. You get yourself scolded or splashed in the eye, or bottles fall over. There you go. Oh, look at that. By the way, I've sterilised these bottles with boiling water. I'm not too worried because you've got so much vinegar, so much sugar in there, that if there were some undesirables get in there, they're not going to really come to anything. Oops, that nearly went over. Right. So there we go. Another 9 bottles of vinegar, or blackberry vinegar. Cheers. That is very nice, very nice. Anyway, thanks ever so much again for watching these very disjointed videos. I never realised it'd be so hard to make a video that lasts about 5 or 10 minutes. And preparation is major, which I wasn't very good at. But no, I'm hoping they'll get better, and I'm hoping we can have a bit of a smile with them as well. But the important thing is, if you like the video, click on the like button, and if you want to see more, subscribe. And I'm quite happy for you to share these videos, I think, because I think at the end of the day you can earn a little bit of money off YouTubing if it's done right. I'm guessing I'll net about 20 pence for this year. So I shan't be employing any financial advisors, and I don't think I should be classed as an influencer. I can think of many things I'll be classed as, but it won't be one of them. Look forward to seeing you on the next video. I'm just about to go up the allotment now and finish off a video, but I shan't tell you what it is. Log in again next week and there'll be a new video, or even 2. See how we get on. I might get the bug and start really going for it. Thanks again. Don't forget, subscribe, share it, like it. That'll be brilliant. Thanks guys. See you again.